pattern traders. It's April 26th on Monday. I'm gonna make a quick like 10-minute video. I will make a detailed video tomorrow with the levels, but until Monday range is established, I don't even want to waste time talking about level to level. So real quick, what happened over the weekend? We had the beautiful fake out that people were expecting. Well, let's be honest, man. Everybody and their mother was fucking shorting for whatever reason, expecting $42 or $41,000. God bless. I guess Bears always end up shorting support. We had a bear pennant that broke down to the downside, which was a fake out into an expansion to the top side. Now, what do we currently have? We are in local range low, above local range low, and into the same range that literally brought us down. I think it was April. I mean, when was this? March. March 14th. So we had the March 14th high, the March 14th, the March 25th low, and we are officially deviated under that low, right? So a deviation under the deviation, which doesn't make any sense to me, but I guess, come on, man, it's valid. We shouldn't spend any time in this range because of the fact that we was a wick and then it was a downfall. So more likely than not, the low should be in. I will make a detailed video tomorrow talking about level to level, what to expect. But just looking at this structure over here, your macro range high is here, your macro range low is here. So if you're playing with the macro range, you could assume that anything in this box is still valid for range play, right? Up, down, right? Until we get back above range high, which should be roughly about deviating this right here. And then once you get above this, it's game over for the Bears. Or for the Bears. So looking at this right here, go to a clean sheet, turn everything off, open up your TMA bands, and let's see what we see right now, guys. Go to your 12-hour. I don't think shorts are safe until we get to tap the 12-hour TMA. I'm being realistic, guys. Usually, whenever we touch the green zone, you want to wait for a retest of the TMA, right? Retest of the TMA, retest of the TMA. We haven't tapped it yet, so I'm not shorting this shit. I don't care if this thing goes down here and then goes up. I'm not getting myself involved with any shorts until the 12-hour gets tapped. Daily time frame TMA, and the reason why I'm looking at the higher time frame is because it's a higher time frame play right now. We're at 56.5. So if this is your daily and this is your 12-hour, matches perfectly fine. We should get slapped hard at $56,000. Until then, guys, I am not looking for shorts. I don't care. We are at a good scalp short area. I'll tell you that much. So if you're shorting this, it's a pretty simple. Enter here, put your stop loss here, and you want to do a target. Oops, you want to do a target of. Oops, target of right there, 50,800. I just don't want to watch this. I don't want to monitor this, so I'm not taking this trade. I don't like it. Go to your 2-week. Again, this is just me going through high time frame stuff. Tomorrow will be a little bit more of a detailed video. There's your breakdown. So more likely than not, this could be a bearish retest to retest 55.6 into a spillover, right? You reclaim 55.6, then you're talking about going to the 5-day breaker up there, which is $59,000, which is a level that I want to hit. At this level, I would de-risk a lot of my altcoins right here. This is where I would de-risk a lot of my altcoins. A little simple look through. Why did we go long here yesterday? 3-day order block. I posted this on Twitter 3 days ago. You're not breaking a 3-day order block. You're not breaking a 2-day order block. And you're definitely not breaking a 2-week order block. Look at this. This is a 2-week order block right here. So anyone that was still thinking we were going lower is just, I guess they need to zoom out and reevaluate their trading skills. And it's not about knowing how to trade. It's about reading a fucking chart. Like, you're literally sitting on all high time frame order blocks. Why are you still shorting? We had a flat open here on the 5-day. It was one of my biggest reasons why I kept going the long route. Word of advice: when you have a flat open on a really high time frame, it usually acts as a floor. So even though the wicks were going under it, the candle bodies were never closing under it. So this could be a potential floor for some time. If you look at your 3-day TMA, 3-day TMA, 3-day TMA, look where we currently are right now. Go to your max floor. Your max floor is 44.8 thousand. As the days turn into weeks, guys, this is gonna end up going a little bit higher, 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 to the point that if it does come over here, the floor is in. I'm talking about like the macro floor is in until we get into until we do a macro top. Until we get into a macro top, right? So I'll show you what I mean by that. Only bad thing is that we did turn red. The 3-day is red. See how it's red right here? I'll show you what happens when it's red. Go back to the 2014 bull run. Guys, I'm making I'm doing a live stream tonight. I will do a live stream tonight to go over a lot of stuff. I'm going to open up the Discord to the public so anyone can join it. I will post it. It's going to be probably within the next maybe 10 hours from now. 10 hours from now, like around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. That's when I'm going to do it. So more info on the 3-day when it turns red, 3-day when it turns red, 3-day when it turns red. It always gets tapped. This is 2014. Just keep that in mind. So we are red and we didn't tap it yet. So one or two things is going to happen here. We're going to go up, reject at 55 to 59,000 and come back down, make a lower low and tap this. Or we're going to range. Altcoins are going to run, and as we're ranging, this is going to come higher, 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 higher. And BTC is going to do one more final blow wherever this 3-day is before going to $100,000. Or wherever we're going to go, 90,000, 80,000, whatever we do. But this thing has to get tapped, guys. Like, it's mandatory we tap this. And I'm just hoping that it comes to us and we don't go to it. So currently, range bound, range-wise, this is what I'm looking at. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. So this was your low. This was your low. This was your low. That's just the way it is. You're not going to use this low. This low does nothing for me. Okay, that was just a fake out. So if this is your main low, we're officially above it. We should not see a high time frame candle close under $51,000 if we are officially bullish. That means that this turns into a deviation. If this turns into a deviation, come on, man, what is this nonsense right now, dude? If this turns into a deviation, then your first target will be top to bottom, $58,000. So you could take the liquidity on the top side over here. Again, I'm going to make a more detailed video tomorrow. Right now, this is just me just going through everything slowly, right? I mean, quickly. Go a little bit higher, and then come back down, retest this, and then carry back on. This will be like your 1, it'll be your 2, and that'll be your 3. Okay, that's what I'm expecting on BTC. And I want everyone to be careful that are in shorts. We have a 12-hour buy signal, which is fucking serious. Last time we had a 12-hour buy signal was down here, and then before that it 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 was, that's it, since the bull run. So they're serious signals. Be careful. Don't take them lightly. Look at your oscillators. The 12-hour has officially crossed the first signal line. 12-hour RSX is officially bullish. And most importantly, we use the 18-hour in the Discord. We're about to kiss and cross right now. 18-hour is crossed as well. So that's massive for the bulls. Go to lower time frame. The 4-hour did look how messed up this price action is. Look how ziggly it is. It's terrible. Anyway, the 4-hour did its over under, and now we're carrying on, which is beautiful. That's why I was telling everyone that I cannot be bearish with this type of behavior. Like, officially the low, this was the low for me, man, right there. The low was in for me right here. This is an over under. That compression is this right here, and this right here, and this right here, and this right here. It's the same exact behavior. So this was the low. Only problem is these fucks, scumbags let's call them, they wanted to actually screw everybody out of even more positions, and what these guys did was they put in a low on the buy signal, and then they want to disrupt that low right here, and then they carried on. Understand? Terrible. But that was the low. Your 4-hour and your 5-hour compressions and over unders always paint the low. All right, this is a compression right here. That's your low right there. You also have your bull div on the RSX. By the way, the RSX has the best probability of having the bull divs and the bear divs pan out. You're not going to find a better indicator than that. So we are officially outside the bands, and if you look at the daily, give you guys an example, we are at the midpoint. So more likely than not, tap the midpoint, $54,000 to $55,000, reject, come back down to the buy zone, and that'll be your higher low. And that's how I'm playing it, guys. I'm going to make a detailed video tomorrow. I don't want to make this video too long. All I'm telling you guys is be careful. We have a lot of buy signals. We have a lot of curls. Can this be a bearish retest for this level over here? Absolutely. And we also have Monday range that was established. I'll give you guys a quick example of what Monday range consists of. It consists of 54,000 to 48.8. So the range is massive. The range, Monday range, is massive right now. We're talking about a 10% range. It's huge. That means a lot of scalping to be done. We're going to make a lot of money this week scalping this, guys. I'm telling you right now, we're going to make a lot of money scalping this. The whole idea of weekly open retest to that, consider that out the window for the time being. The only way we get this is if we get a fucking like a 1 hour or 3 hour over under to come down. The 15-minute over under will not give us that deep of a dump. Like you see how we got the 15 hour, we got a 15-minute over under, didn't even dump yet. You know why? Because all these other time frames are bullish, man. The 30 is giving us an over under right now, and we haven't dumped yet. The 1 hour should give us that dump. The 1 hour should, basically, if you get this type of behavior on the 1 hour over here, be careful. That will give you a dump, a decent sized dump, or a double RSI cross, meaning let this thing cross down, let it bounce, and come back up. That will give you a really solid dump. You want to be out of longs at that point, the ones that you opened up recently. So this dump that we should see right now in the upcoming hours should be small. It shouldn't be that big. Ideally, you should not get back under the 15-minute TMA, which is, hold on right now. The 15-minute TMA is over here. So maybe something like this. And then from here, figure out if we're going to be bearable. But this the 15-minute TMA should give you some kind of support. If not, then you're talking about the 1 hour TMA, which is currently at 50,900 right here. It's green, man. You're not going to break it off the first attempt. This is the first time we're above the 4 hour TMA as well. We broke under it on April 15th, April 16th. That's roughly about 9 days under the 4 hour TMA, the mid zone, the 4 hour TMA mid. So the 4 hour TMA mid right now is sitting at 52.8. The minute this turns green, guys, on the 4 hour, the minute this red line turns green, be careful in shorts, man. Be very careful. See how the 3 hour is green right now? That means that the trend is bullish up to the 4 hour. Well, up to the 3 hour rather. The 1 hour still is, yeah, you see how we're right in the, remember what I told you guys? When you're in the red zone, to one, it might be bearish, but to someone that knows about momentum, this is very strong. This could literally ride the red band all the way up and just keep doing this. Momentum is strong right now until you get an over under on that time frame. So the 15-minute actually went outside the bands, came back in, found support, and now it's trying to ride over it. As long as we don't break under this 15-minute structure over here, the green band, the green mid band, the green mid and plus the green zone, BTC is going to keep going higher, guys. So be careful. I'm going to leave it to that. I'm not going to go over a lot of stuff because there's no reason to. Tomorrow, I'm going to spend a lot of time with you guys on the video talking about what levels we should expect. Also, one more thing I want to make it very clear to you guys. Tonight's stream that I'm going to open up will be strictly to explain to you guys why it was imperative to be looking for longs and to not be looking for shorts down here. Because a lot of people, I'm telling you, man, I woke up in the morning and a lot of people were talking about $28,000 targets, $30,000 targets, $41,000 targets when we were creating a base and all the oscillators were officially bottomed. Right? If you get a daily curl, you get a daily green signal. Look at the last time we got this. When was the last time we got a daily green algorithm fired? It was September, dude. And before that, it was COVID. So 3 greens, and yet I got people telling me they're fucking shorting and looking for lower. RSX green, September. That was, how many months ago was this? Right? Be very careful, man. Be very careful. You have the oscillators for a reason. There's no reason to be bearish down here. The time to be bearish was up here, not down here. Now we're strictly looking for longs, guys. The weekly has a fucking beautiful bull div as well. Obviously, it's not confirmed yet, but when we confirm it on Sunday, this upcoming week, we could expect all-time highs. See this? usually when you have a div on the DMX, you want to target the mid zone, which is $82,000 right now. Right now it's 82, right? It's 82 right now, but as the weeks turn up, this could end up being like 72, $73,000 because that's going to be coming down at the same time. The only still concerning aspect of the oscillators is the weekly RSX, right? Last time we were like this and we did this and we broke the red, we ended up doing a massive dump like this. I'm sorry, that was the bear market. This right here, the 2019 top. This is here, and yeah, so be very careful. So right now, what am I expecting? I'm expecting that we are somewhere along the lines of right here. That's where I'm expecting us currently right now, right? We got the poke up. So now all we need to confirm that we're going to all-time highs is a curl, a cross. If we can't cross back up the weekly, this is gonna go down, guys, because we had the same exact behavior, right? Look at it. We had a bull div right there. We have a bull div right here. We have a bull div. All right, let me get rid of these TMA bands. Right there. We got a bull div right there. See, there's no difference, guys. There's no difference at all, right? We had our cross. Pivot right there. We're going to get the pivot right there this week. It's going to pivot up. See how we pivoted up over here? We pivoted up, bang, and then we got rejected and came back down and started our 2019 downtrend. So now we need to make sure that this bull div gets as close as we can to the mid over here. We need to make sure that would give us all-time highs and also an opportunity to get one more massive leg up before the final bear wave that John and I have been talking about, guys. It's going to be a massive bear wave coming, so be careful. Anyway, I'm leaving you guys with this. Tomorrow I'll make a more detailed video for the most part. Trade safe, guys. Cheers. And be careful in shorts, man.